أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن لا إله
Brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين. أحمدك ربي وأستعينك وأثني عليك وأتوكل عليك وأستغفرك وأتوب إليك وأستهديك وأسترشدك وأستلهمك وأستزيدك فأنت حسبي وأنت سندي وأنت عمادي وأنت أولي وأنت آخري وأنت ظاهري وأنت باطني وأنت لي نعم المولى ونعم النصير. وأستغفر الله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. من يهد الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، إله واحد، إله أحد، إله موحد، إله وحيد، إله فرد، إله مفرد، إله متفرد، إله منفرد، إله فريد. حي إله قيوم إله أبدي إله أزلي إله دهري إله ديمومي إله سرمدي إله وتر إله صمد إله لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. إله هو الأول فلا شيء قبله، وهو الآخر فلا شيء بعده، وهو الظاهر فلا شيء فوقه، وهو الباطن فلا شيء دونه. إله قادر إله قدير إله مقتدر إله هو أقدر القادرين إله قاهر إله قهار إله لا يقهر إله هو أقهر القاهرين إله عالم إله علام الغيوب إله عليم بذات الصدور إله هو عالم العالمين إله حي قبل كل حي وحي بعد كل حي وحي بعد كل ميت وحي لم يستمد حياته من حي حي يحيي كل حي حي يميت كل حي حي يبعث كل ميت حي لن يموت أبدا كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام. وأشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا ومولانا ووسيلتنا إلى ربنا وغاية رغبتنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على هذا النبي الكريم وعلى آله وصحابته ومن نهج نهجهم وسلك مسلكهم واهتدى بهداهم وتبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، فيقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم تنزيله في سورة البقرة: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون أياما معدودات فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصم ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر وعلى الذين يطيقونه فدية طعام مسكين فمن تطوع خيرا فهو خير له وأن تصوموا خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون. شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصم ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر يريد الله بكم اليسر ولا يريد بكم العسر ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم ولعلكم تشكرون. صدق الله العظيم. عباد الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين لله شهداء بالقسط ولا يجرمنكم شنآن قوم على ألا تعدلوا اعدلوا. ليه؟ لأنه أقرب للتقوى واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون. فإذا قضيت الصلاة فانتشروا في الأرض وابتغوا من فضل الله واذكروا الله كثيرا لعلكم تفلحون. وإذا رأوا تجارة أو لهوا انفضوا إليها قل ما عند الله خير من الله ومن التجارة والله خير الرازقين. صدق الله العظيم. يقول الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم فيما يتعلق برمضان: تسبيحة واحدة في رمضان أفضل من 1000 تسبيحة في غيره. ويقول الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم: من فاته صوم يوم في رمضان من غير عذر فلا يقضيه صوم الدهر ولو صام. صدق رسول الله. I seek refuge in the Almighty Allah against Shaitan the accursed. And I want to start today's khutbah as usual in the name of the Almighty Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Praise be to the Almighty Allah. Praise be to the Almighty Allah. Praise be to the Almighty Allah. We thank the Almighty Allah. We praise the Almighty Allah. We appreciate the Almighty Allah. We acknowledge the Almighty Allah. We glorify the Almighty Allah. We salute the Almighty Allah. We commend the Almighty Allah. We glorify the Almighty Allah. We do all that because that is the essence of our creation. Time is not on our side, so we have to rush through. This khutbah is designed to achieve 4 major objectives. The first one is to sensitize this august congregation to the need for every one of us to be appreciative of Allah's numerous favors on every one of us, collectively and individually. The second objective is to discuss how to determine the commencement of Ramadan. Do we just start hallelujah like that? Thirdly, we want to emphasize the significance of Ramadan proper. The fourth objective is to review the avenues, various avenues through which the opportunities in Ramadan could be maximized, making the best of the opportunities in Ramadan. Finally, as usual, we draw conclusions and we make recommendations. In order for mankind to appreciate Allah, we have this verse that says, وَآتَاكُمْ مِنْ نَسَأْتُمْ. Following that, Allah says, وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ وَاللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَظَلُومٌ كَفَّارٌ. If we were to quantify individually and collectively the favors of the Almighty Allah on every one of us, we want to quantify. What we discover at the end of the day is that these favors are not quantifiable. That is one sense. Another sense, if we were to engage in counting the grace of Allah on every one of us, collectively and individually, what we will discover at the end is that the grace, the favors, the blessings of Allah are not countable. They are uncountable. Now let us contextualize this ayah, this verse, with the case of Ramadan. Many had wanted to witness it. Many people had wanted to witness the 2014 Ramadan. Where are many of them today? Just a week ago, we were at a Fidel prayer. And when the organizers were to introduce the deceased, we were made to know that annually, it's a lady. This lady will prepare, will buy in advance bags of beans, bags of rice, bags of maize, not for her own consumption, not just for her own personal consumption, but in order to please people in the neighborhood. For this year, she has done the same thing. She has bought bags of rice, bags of beans, bags of maize in preparation for Ramadan. But as the Almighty Allah would have it, we had her Fidao prayer exactly a week ago. There are many thousands of people like that have wanted to witness this year's Ramadan, but they are nowhere. Some are not dead, but till today they are in the hospital. لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا. They are neither alive nor dead. Many other individuals are elsewhere, yet these people had died. The ones we are referring to as dead people, they are dead. We are not better than them. It isn't that they were sinners, criminals in a special way. No. Some of them are better than death. Some of them in the reckoning of the Almighty Allah are better than many of us, yet they are dead. May the Almighty Allah forgive them. And may the Almighty Allah forgive every one of us too. But it's one thing to survive to this point in time. Ramadan has not yet started. It has not yet commenced. So it's one thing to survive to this point. It's another thing to actually witness the commencement of Ramadan. So we have to pray hard that the Almighty Allah gives us the grace of witnessing both the commencement of Ramadan and the conclusion of Ramadan. Amen. May the Almighty Allah see every one of us successfully through the holy season. And may the Almighty Allah accept all our devotions and our activities and endeavors in Ramadan as acts of ibadah. How do we determine the commencement of Ramadan? Can we, on account of the fact that today is 29th of Sha'ban, just start Ramadan and say, yes, we can do the Tarawih tonight and start Ramadan tomorrow? No. And it's a very big no. There are Quranic injunctions, there are prophetic directives. From the perspective of the Quran, what we have read earlier in the Arabic version of the khutbah says, فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمُ الشَّهْرَ فَلْيَصُمْهُ. The Prophet ﷺ clarifies the content of this verse by saying that Sumu liru'yatihi wa aftiru liru'yatihi fa in gumma alaykum fa akmilu 'iddata Sha'ban 30 yawman. Naibin wala eh. Sumu liru'yatihi. In order to commence the Ramadan fast, you have to sight the Ramadan crescent. And in order to break your fast, you have to sight the crescent of Shawwal. فَإِنْ أُمَّ عَلَيْكُمْ. But you can find yourself in a situation where the weather is cloudy. So cloudy that you cannot actually sight the Ramadan crescent. In a situation where this is how to commence the Ramadan proper, so that you don't rush. The problem with those who rush into starting Ramadan is that they will not be starting at the proper time. You rush into it But the day you started, it was not yet first of Ramadan. It's actually the end of Shaban. And when you break at the end, and you say you are breaking, you are actually breaking while Ramadan is still born. So you'll be guilty of your father. Because people are telling you that what you are doing is wrong, you are saying, no, that's how our forefathers used to do it. That is not Islam. That is not Islam. So, فَإِنْكُمْ عَلَيْكُمْ, if the weather is cloudy, فَأَكْمِلُوا عِدَّةَ شَعْبَانَ 30 يَوْمًا, calculate Sha'ban so that it will be 30. When Sha'ban is 30, it is then that you can observe the start of the Tarawih, observe Ramadan, the second day. Now, the situation as it is now, the situation, and listen properly, those of you that are already dozing, the situation as it is now is that today is the 29th day of Sha'ban. The Sultan of Sokoto has already directed and instructed that the onus is on the Muslim Ummah, on me, on you, on every one of us, to start searching for the crescent today. By the evening hours, we should have searched and searched enough to either see the crescent or calculate if we do not see the crescent. We now calculate today is 29, tomorrow will be 30. But if luckily and fortunately we are able to sight it tonight, then we will observe the first Tarawih tonight, and tomorrow will be the first day of Ramadan. Are we together? Yes, are we together? Are you sure we are together? So that is the commencement, how to determine the commencement of Ramadan. It will not be proper for any one of us to leave this mosque and say, yes, we are starting the Tarawih tonight. We cannot say that now. We have to wait. We have to exercise patience. We have to be patient. Till a little bit more, when the sun is setting, or after it had set, and we search and look, and we are able to see, it is then that we can determine whether we are commencing the Ramadan tomorrow or any other day. That is for how to determine the commencement of Ramadan. The third aspect is in respect of the significance of the month of Ramadan, and it's not on our side. And let us say this. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sayings of the Prophet, prophetic assertions emphasizing the significance of Ramadan. I quoted one in the course of the Arabic version of this khutbah. Tasbihatun wahidatun fi Ramadan afdalu min alfi tasbihatin fi ghayrihi. Look at your Allah. Are you afraid of anybody? That's just that thing we. Only when it took a birullah, alama, adam, wa alam tashmuraka tukbirullah. Tasbihatun wahidatun fi Ramadan. Just one subhanallah in the month of Ramadan. If you're able to say afdalu min alfi tasbihatin fi ghayrihi, is better by far. That single subhanallah is better by far than 1,000 subhanallah that you say when Ramadan is not yet in. And extend that to all acts of ibadah. If you're able to glorious Quran just once is better than 1,000 recitation of the glorious Quran outside Ramadan. If you are able to say Allahu Akbar once is better in Ramadan, is better than 1,000 Allah Akbar outside Ramadan. Wakis ala dhalika. That is the first hadith about the significance of Ramadan. The second one, you have to choose. Time is not one side. Man fatahu yawman. If you miss just one day fi Ramadan, fataka yawman fi Ramadan, you miss one day in Ramadan. Begin without any cogent reason. It's just like that. No cogent reason. Lam yakdihi somu dahari walau somu. If you keep on for the rest of your life, wanting to compensate for that one day, for the rest of your life you keep on fasting in order to make up for that one day that you missed, you can never make up for it. We stop there on the significance, avenues. What are the things we can be doing? How can we make the best of Ramadan as we prepare for it? There are so many avenues here. I have 12 avenues listed. But we shall keep on talking about these things as we start Ramadan proper. Wow, that is Tarawih. This Tarawih that you see constitutes an important, a major aspect of the act of ibadah that we can observe in Ramadan. It is on the basis of Tarawih and Qiyamul Layl that the Prophet said, Man qama Ramadan imanan wa ihtisaban. Qama, that is Qiyamul Layl. Soma, that is the act of fasting proper. Whoever observes the Tarawih and observes the Qiyamul Layl in Ramadan, whatever crimes he might have committed before Ramadan, the Almighty Allah give him. Let us conclude. The month of Ramadan is an exceptional season of bonanza. The month of Ramadan is an exceptional season of bonanza. Spiritual bonanza. Why? Is it not the Prophet that is saying that if you can say Subhanallah just once, it's better than 1,000 Subhanallah outside Ramadan? Is that not a spiritual? Is that not a spiritual bonanza? It's a bonanza. It's a spiritual bonanza. You don't receive it in terms of cash. But spiritually, if you are close to the Almighty Allah, you feel happy. Right now, you can see that. Happy, even though we are going to be exposed to starvation and hunger, we are happy with that spiritual starvation. So, conclusion is that the month of Ramadan is an exceptional season of spiritual bonanza. Why? The favors of Allah are generously shared during the first 10 days of the season. Sinners are forgiven in the second 10 days of the season. Inmates of hell are discharged and acquitted in the last 10 or 9 days of the season. The 8 entrances, there are 8 entrances leading to paradise. These 8 entrances are left open throughout Ramadan. There are 7 entrances leading to hell. These 7 entrances are locked up throughout Ramadan. The devils and the demons. The devils and the demons are put in chains during the 29 occasions are instantly granted. Recommendations. We should all praise up. We should all praise up. They must surely. The We should all praise up for the various acts of ibadah throughout the month of Ramadan. We should read and recite, recite and recite more of the glorious Quran. Akintunke nínú Ramadan òkè Ramadan ó tó dé gan ọ̀dà lẹ́yìn ọmọ gé Ramadan wá dé ìmọ̀ ké lákintunke bí yẹn bá ké tó mọ̀yàn dáadáa yóò dàṣẹ takulu lè ṣe ìkún fàyàkún ìwọ náà ọ̀ délé fún kan táwọn àti bá dùn ọ́ dáadáa àná ọlọ́ọ̀ni o àná ọlọ́ọ̀ sùn sí ọ́lá látara àbáyé tó mọ́ ọ́lá ọ̀ máa gbé kún sí nǹkan tó wọ́n máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àyè ló sì máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o sì ti gbé bíbí àyè ìwọlọ dẹwò àwọn kan máa ń bẹ gbogbo àrẹ ní òdẹwò it's personal experience ẹgbọfa kí àgbàrá alọkùnrin àti téèyàn máa ké gbogbo tó wá látọ̀ ní ọjọ́ ti lọ recommendation 3 we should not miss the tafsir sessions tafsir ẹ má fi jáfara يتوقع لنا بيبي ولما اجتمع قوم في بيت من بيوت الله يتلون كتاب الله ويتدارسون حديث تو منالوكو حديث صحيح حديث تو منالوكو بيتي abati pé en gba Qur'an ni en ke ni ẹ̀yin nìkan ko mo e múra ke ma lọ tafsir dáadáa ọjọ́ ti lọ. We should attend the Ramadan lecture programs. Ramadan lecture mo mo wà káàkiri elo ti de ma Qur'an mo ma ke Qur'an nbe aya Qur'an te ma ti jansi ani Ọlọ́run ni fún yín. We should intensify our personal and congregational prayers. Àdúrà torí ara rẹ̀ gan. Nígbà tó ọ̀dà kò sí ìwòrí ló fi fi bídí àlẹ́ lọ rẹ̀ ọ̀dà kò sí ìwòrí ọ̀dà tẹ̀lé àti ìwòrí ọ̀dà wá tẹ̀lé lọ́dà ìdáwó bá dé bá ọ. Ọmọ bí kò sí ìwòrí ọ̀sán àbí yà sí bẹ́ẹ̀ tọ́ yẹ. We should endeavor not to miss the Tarawih prayers and the Qiyamul Layl. We should give out more sadaqah. The Ramadan, give out more sadaqah. Àyè sadaqah ní ìlú sílẹ̀ lónìí. The NSSN University branch, Unilorin branch, àwọn kan fẹ́ dúró campus wọn fẹ́ gbàwé. Ṣé ìgbà mi miskin ni wọ́n miskin? Láyọ̀ people say that. Òwì bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, kì í ṣe láyọ̀ people say that. Mo fi sẹ́yìn kan jẹ́ ní láyọ̀ people ṣe ìgbà. Màsáàkì làwọn ọmọ ilé ìwé wọ́n sì fẹ́ gbàwé. Wọ́n wá sùn bá wa. Báwọn sì láwọn ìgbà ní ṣìnú àti ní sáré wọ́n fẹ́ ká dáwó fáwọn. Owó méjìlá wà á dá. Ẹnìkan ti sọ láti jẹjọ pé ọmọ òun fẹ́ ṣe operation. Ọlọ́run ló máa yẹ 1,000 ten ní òsàn. So tẹ́ láti dà níyàn 5,000 tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀ sọ di 10,000. 5,000 fún ọmọ NSSN 5,000 fẹ́ ti lọ ṣe operation. Àyánsì ọ̀nà méjì ni ẹ máa gbà sí. Torí náà àyè sádàkà kan nù kátó káṣá gbogbo jọ́tà báwò kí o lè jà lẹ́yìn o lè jọ́ la àwẹ̀ lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́la ẹnu ọgbà láti sọ́ọ̀sì. We should give out more sadaqah. We have said that. We should observe the Laylatul Qadr. We should not trivialize the i'tikaf. We should feed the poor and host to iftar some of our brothers and sisters. If we will do all that, or just some of them, we will have been discharged and acquitted of all our shortcomings by the end of Ramadan. May Allah be pleased with every one of us. Amen. Preparation for Ramadan. Anything about share. Gbogbo àgbẹ̀ ọba fẹ́ tọrọ kó foríjì ọ̀rọ̀ náà foríjì àwọn yòókù foríjì àwọn ọmọ ànábì ádámà ìràhámù máa ń fẹ́ àrùn ìràhámù kan máa ń fi sàmà ẹ̀ ṣàánú àwọn tí ń bẹ lórí ilẹ̀ káwọn màlẹ́kà ti ń bẹ sàmà ní alẹ́ ṣàánú ẹ̀yìn náà. استغفروا ربكم إنه كان غفارا. الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. After these prayers, we want to stay behind. We want to pray for our DBC academic Professor Oladosu. He has completed his tenure. He has completed his tenure as the DBC AGAS. We want to stay behind for just 3 minutes of intensive prayer for in his favor. Please let us stay. We want to pray for the Vice Chancellor of the University of Unilorin. On the occasion of the commencement of Ramadan, we want to pray for the Muslim Ummah, the Muslim community, the principal officers of the university. We want to pray for all and sundry after the Jumaat service. Today we are hosting, look at our children there. They are the pupils of CHIS, Intellect International School, located at GRA in Ilorin. They are celebrating their first anniversary. It's not once. Look at the Quran. The Quran is saying that once upon a time you were like them. Today, look at you. Some of you have the audacity to say there is no God. But once upon a time you were like them. They are not paying attention because of the age. They are playing with their calves. They are, look at them, talking to one another. That is the age. As a result of the age, may Allah bless them. It is Islamic faith-oriented school, and they are proud coming here today. When we are young, we visit locations like this. It encourages you. So in future, they want to be university students, and they want to graduate from the university that is better by far, and they also want to become vice chancellors. We've talked about the MSSN Unilorin branch. Let us stay behind to give them something. And there is a sister there that is due for operation. Let's stay behind to contribute something. Ibad Allah, Inna Allah ya'muru bil adli wal ihsani wa ita'i dhil qurba wa yanha 'anil fahsha'i wal munkari wal baghi ya'izukum la'allakum tadhakkarun. ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا انك انت التواب الرحيم واهدنا ووفقنا الحق والى طريق المستقيم. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا ان نسينا او اخطانا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا اصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقه لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا انت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم وسبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام.